Hello people, welcome to Fluxmania, my channel. This is a channel where I talk about shows, movies, television, actors, actresses, anything that has to do with television, I will cover it. Well, this is my very first video, so it's kind of hard to point out where, pick what I'm going to talk about the most, but I think it's going to be a great start, just to start with. A show that I've been watching for a while now. It's called American Horror Story. Most of you will know it. It's a great show. It has lots of action. It's horror oriented. So if you like horror movies or horror in general, you should really check it out. It has an amazing cast. The actors on the show are amazing. I mean, they're like they're just so good, and they really portray their roles really well. Well, one thing about American Horror Story that I love the most is Jessica Lange. She's an amazing actress. I really look up to her, and I someday hope to be where she is right now, just living her dream, playing great roles and doing it with such finesse. That's just amazing. Well, furthermore, I guess we can just start with the show in general. American Horror Story is a great horror show. It's one of those shows where you just hate to see it on a break. Like Game of Thrones fans, they're really passionate about the show. Also, I'm a huge fan. I love Game of Thrones, and I hate that it's on a break and I have to wait until April until I can check it out again. I just hate the fact. And the same thing happened to American Horror Story. I mean, it's been on a break. It was on a break for a long time, shooting season 3, which is called Coven, by the way. It's about witches, and it's just simply amazing. But when these shows are on their breaks, it's really difficult for some people. I mean, I'm talking about the hardcore fans, like the people who just which their lives just basically are these shows. Well, I'm not one of those people. I mean, I have a social life, some sort of small, teeny tiny social life somewhere in the background, but most of my time I spend doing what I love, and that's watching television, watching shows, watching how these people portray their roles and entertain millions of people while doing so. And that is just simply amazing. I mean, I want nothing more than to just be part of that world, you know, where you can just entertain people, make people laugh, make people cry, touch their hearts with the television the shows that you make, the movies that you make, not just TV shows or movies, but anything that has to do with television. I think it's simply amazing that people put so much effort into their work, and that's what I love about American Horror Story. American Horror Story is one of those shows where you just see that the people love doing what they do and love the show equally as much as the fans. Well, let's just jump. I've talked enough about random TV show stuff, so let's just talk about American Horror Story, right? Well, I loved the first season, but it was kind of hard to get into because of it's really weird when you first watch a show like American Horror Story. I recommended it to a couple of people, a couple of friends of mine, but they were all like, "Wow, dude, it's so freaky! It's a guy in a spandex suit and he's raping people." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, he's a guy in a spandex suit, really tight, and he's raping a girl or a woman." And it's like, it's weird. But that's what we love about the show, that it's that weird. It takes us to this place where we just feel ashamed, like almost ashamed to watch it. But also we're not ashamed because we actually love it deep down inside. So do I. Well, then there's season 2, which was the story went like it turned 180 degrees the other way. It went into it was about an asylum, Briarwood Cliff, if I remember correctly. It was about this psychopath murderer, and there was a lot of weird stuff happening, and it was amazing. I loved Zachary Quinto in the second season. I really think he's amazing, and it really makes me sad that he's not a part of the third season. But well, we have Jessica Lange, we have Sarah Paulson, we have all these Evan Peters, we have all these great actors that just are a part of American Horror Story, which makes me very happy that they're still a part of the show. Well, let's talk about season 3, I guess. Season 3 started a bit weird. It was amazing, don't get me wrong. It was simply pure horror, and the subject matter that they chose, I mean, there was rape, torture, slavery, racism, and all these things which you think were like, how does a TV show handle these subjects? They're really delicate subjects, and it's really hard for people to talk about them openly in a TV show. I mean, people really get offended quickly when they see something like that in a show, but American Horror Story just doesn't care, just continues on doing it. And I love that about the show. I mean, it's nothing. They show it with such class that it's just amazing, and the cast, nonetheless. I've talked about it a million. I can talk about it for hours and hours and hours, but I have to keep it within the time limit of the video, so I'll try and do my best for you people. Well, slavery, torture, is that a word? Anyway, torture, slavery, racism, rape, girls that can kill people with her vagina. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? It just, when I sum it up like that, it just takes some time to like, you have to like, wow, that's really kind of messed up. I mean, a girl that has sex with guys and those guys die because the girl's a killer vagina. A killer vagina. You heard me. A killer vagina. Anyway, that's all this weird stuff going on in the third season. It's about this school in New Orleans, a witch school. It has like four students so far. It's not really a big school or anything. It's just they teach these witches how to control their powers and how to live their lives normally. But on the other hand, it's not normal at all. It's really messed up and everything, but it's amazing. Well, so the show began with a scene of the good old days, the olden times in New Orleans. They were talking about this house of Madame Laurie or something like that. It's a really weird name. I'm really not sure if I'm saying it correctly, but if you guys watch the show, you know what I mean. We learned the show began, and we learned really quickly that this woman just loved to shout at random people at her own party. Like really, I don't have the words. Hard to find the words right now. But she was really shouting at random people and shouting at her own daughters. And later that evening, she caught one of her own daughters having sex with an African American guy, and she like sentenced him to the torture dungeon, which was like this creepy place where like a lot of they were like misfigured faces scraped off and maggots on their face, and I was like, ugh, that's not a place that you want to be a part of. Trust me, I do not know, but that's my opinion. I mean, maggots on my face sliced off with a knife. I mean, that doesn't sound too cozy at all. I'll take my room over that any day. But we went to this torture dungeon thingy, and there are all these misguided people, and the guy who had sex, her daughter tried to have sex with that guy, and the guy, the Madame Lolori, went just ape shit on the guy, and she like hanged him onto a cross, and she cut off like this guy's head. No, she doesn't. No, she cut off an ox head and put that head on the guy as a punishment. And she just hung him there, and then she cut out some of his organs and used those organs to paint her face. You heard me, paint her fucking face. Well, that's the kind of stuff that happens in American Horror Story, and let's be honest, you have to be a fan to really enjoy it and to really get into the feeling. But as we could see in the show, her favorite thing to do was to torture her own slaves in her own personally designed torture dungeon basement thing. Well, it's really an amazingly done, if you ask me. Also, there was this. So we're just jumping ahead to the scene where this girl, I forgot her name. Her name in the show is Zoe, but I don't really know her name in real life. I forgot, but it's okay. She's this blonde girl, and she goes home with her boyfriend and wants to lose her virginity, but the guy tries to have sex with her and he dies. Like I said, kill her vagina. Well, her parents send her off to this witch school, and the witch school is just amazingly done. It's like the opposite of Briar Cliff. I mean, it was really dark and scary and dampy, and this house was like the opposite. It was really white and bright, and when you look at it, it looked kind of nice actually. It still had that like horror feeling to it, if you know what I mean. Anyway, there was a woman who brought her to the school. She also played in season 1 and 2. She was amazing in those, by the way. There's a great actress, really. She had a team of albino bodyguards. People. Who the hell wants a team of albino bodyguards? Not to be offensive to albino people, but what's the point? I mean, why choose albino people over just regular bodyguards? What do they have to offer? I mean, can you tell me, do albino people are like amazingly powerful or can kick someone's face in with their fucking sunglasses and black suits and their albino looks? And I mean, it was like, you tell me. I mean, I really have no idea. Anyway, there's really a lot more to say about the episode. That is Bitchcraft, like the first episode of American Horror Story. But I would like to, if I'm going to go into detail with all the things, it's like it will take forever, and I don't want to put you guys through that. So if you like this video, please leave a like. Please like it. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel Fluxmania. I will cover a lot of shows in the upcoming months. Supernatural, How I Met Your Mother, American Horror Story, Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Sleepy Hollow. A ton of shows that I'm following like right now, but I still have to figure out how I'm going to make episodes out of all those shows. If you liked it, if you want to see another show, just leave it in the comment section. I will try to watch it and review it next week. Also, I will go into more detail in the episodes in the upcoming weeks, because this is like really just a starter video, and I wanted to bring you guys into my thoughts on American Horror Story, and that's what I did. So I would like to end with a note that Bitchcraft was everything I wanted out of a season premiere. It was weird, it was beautiful, it was thrilling, it was outrageous, it was disgusting. It was everything you want out of a season premiere. It really took the edge off, and it did really well. And I'm really excited to see how the rest of the season is going to progress. Like, you know what I mean. Well, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to Fluxmania, my channel. Check out our other channels. Our main channel is E-Mania. We have a couple of other things. We have game reviews, we have let's plays, we have a lot of stuff you can check out. Please subscribe to those also. And have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Peace, homeboys.
Our enemy hides in plain sight.
What happened? Let me see it!
Next Wednesday.
What are they? All hell is opened up on our doorstep.
Who would have done this?
Our enemy has a face. Any last words?
American Horror Story Coven. All new next Wednesday at 10. Only on FX.